Greetings from Fort Wilderness. So today was our travel day. We flew in from Boston. We took a lovely Uber from Orlando International Airport to Fort Wilderness, where we've picked up our golf cart and then raced back here to get changed quickly and then head off to dinner at the Edison. So this is honestly the first time that I am looking at myself since about 6:30 this morning. It is currently 7:12 p.m. and I will be finishing this tour in the morning because Callie is currently in bed through that little mirror door in the living space. So I'm going to have to be a little quiet, but I wanted to show you the main bedroom of our Fort Wilderness cabin and kind of explain how this is such a departure from the normal resorts we stay at. As Disney Vacation Club members, we tend to stay on the monorail loop. Bay Lake Tower is our home resort, so that is definitely the most frequent Disney resort that we stay at because we love it there. But we're trying something new. My sister, her husband, and 2 kiddos are also here. We're in the same loop. We are on the same street. So we're just trying to shake up our Disney routine a little bit, and we're doing a split stay. So in the next couple of weeks, if you are not subscribed, make sure you are, because we're also going to be doing a room tour over at the Riviera, which is very much my vibe. I'm very excited to stay there. So I wanted to give you our first impressions here at Fort Wilderness. If you are like me and camping is not your scene, I think this will be particularly helpful for you. Or if you are a camper, this is definitely the place. So Fort Wilderness is interesting because one, it is enormous. It's such a huge property. We added on a golf cart rental, and honestly, I think that is the cherry on top for us. So far, we've only been in the golf cart twice, and I will insert footage here of being in the golf cart. Mark bought Christmas lights to add on, or sparkly fairy lights, which really gives it a vibe at night. It's really fun just to like tour and be on the property. It's also something I would totally recommend doing on a non-park day, which is something I recommended in my Disney Q&A video. So unlike other Disney resorts, Fort Wilderness has multiple options for you. So you can do like a legit tent camping scenario, which is not on my bucket list at all, but you can totally do that here. You can also rent or bring your own RV, which I think is pretty cool. We just watched a Tim Tracker video where they did that with Jackson. I think that's really interesting. Or you can rent these freestanding cabins. So these are interesting because they're definitely bigger than the average studio resort hotel room, but I find the spacing layout to be difficult. I'm going to apologize for the light because it's very yellow, but this is the master bedroom. This is a queen size bed. I love all of the details of the wood, of the bears with the lighting, of the curtains. Like, I just love the Disney touches in here. And then there are also 2 bunk beds, or a set of bunk beds here. So my sister, who has 2 kiddos, they're all sleeping in this one room. Now you can see that my away luggage is here. I haven't attempted to unpack that yet. And then right behind me is the door. So when you walk in, there's this nightstand with the TV that is hard mounted here, so you can't really push it back. But then you do have this cute little nightstand in between the spacing. I absolutely love the details of these lights. I have no idea how to turn that light on. Oh, I think it's from underneath, but it matches the one that's on the ceiling as well. And then when I turn and face the door, we get this closet, which I do like. I like the space of the closet, and up top, that's where like the extra blanket and pillow were, because when we pulled out the bed that's in the sofa, there weren't any sheets or anything on it, so we did need to use that for Callie. Something I dislike in here is that these are attached. So it's actually quite hard to hang your clothing and make it look nice because you have to work within the actual closet space. But something I do like is that you have enough room to put your luggage either here or under the bed, which I totally plan on doing once I've unpacked a bit. And then there's this little bump out nook from the bathroom. Hello. Where Mark and I have started to like compile little bags of things, but there are no drawers here. So I guess this is a get ready space, like an extra get ready space, which is fine. I'm going to put everything that I have in the bathroom. I really like these lights. I think they're such a nice touch. Something else I really like is that you have access to the deck from the bedroom, which Mark and I are totally going to take advantage of. And I also like that you get these bureau drawers. I will say that I think there's more space for storage here at Fort Wilderness, or as Jen Tracker calls it, the Fort. But I'm having a hard time with the size of this room. Like Mark and I have already determined that I will be sleeping in the bed and he will likely be sleeping in the bunk, because the queen size bed up against the wall for us is challenging. And yes, we are hotel snobs, so please take that into consideration. So I know it's nighttime, but I wanted to give you a sense that we are the very first cabin on this loop. So you can see it's like 7:30. There's a lot of activity going on. There are a ton of people out and about. Sadly, our outdoor light does not work. Otherwise, I might be able to get you a better shot here, and maybe I can in the morning, but it's definitely peaceful but not silent. If we were farther off the road, we wouldn't necessarily be hearing, I don't think, the buses, but that is a little bit of a concern for me because I like to sleep with a sound machine / in complete darkness. I do love the weather. Oh my goodness, the weather is so beautiful right now, and it is currently snowing back home. This is my shadow. I love that you get a picnic table, you also get a hose, and then there is a little briquette based grill if you're interested in cooking here, because there is a nice kitchen. But these are the little lights on the side of the cabin, and I think we may tell maintenance in the morning that this one just isn't turning on, because we'll probably, hello ma'am, we'll probably be wanting to spend more time out here to have a glass of wine or a snack while Cal's in bed. I am in the bathroom and I'm going to attempt to be quiet. By the way, the reason that I wanted to film this right away at night in this harsh yellow lighting for you is before we unpack and basically destroy any aesthetics that Disney has tried to create, if you know what I mean. So we are in the bathroom. It has a really nice big vanity here. I love this. I love these little shelves. There are drawers, there's spacing underneath. I think this is bigger because it's not a double sink than most Disney vanities, which I totally appreciate. There is, of course, just putting the lid down. Welcome to the honesty. A commode. I've already started our dirty clothes pile because we will do laundry when we switch over to Riviera. While there are laundry facilities here on site at Fort Wilderness, they're not within the rooms. And then something puzzling is happening here. Let me show you. Why do we need two? Is this a his and hers? Is this a like, one's for blowing your nose, one is for bathroom use? How much toilet paper is Disney anticipating a family to use? Curious. So that's where we are right now. I have access to the master bedroom, the outdoor deck, and then of course I'm like sneaking into the bathroom, and I did just in fact have to have a conversation with Callie about going to sleep. In the morning I'll be able to show you more and I'll give you a fresh look at things in the new light of day, but particularly the kitchen area, which is quite sizable. It has a lovely table as well as the living room space, so that you can decide if Fort Wilderness is somewhere that you'd like to stay for your family. So overall, I really like the different elements of Fort Wilderness for us, especially because we come often. So we're looking to have a new experience when we come, and this is definitely a new experience for us. I love that we're able to rent a golf cart, that we're able to be so close to my sister and her family, and I love that these are freestanding structures. My only complaint is really about the layout of the master bedroom space in order to maximize it. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I can hear the beeping of the bus as it lowers to the ground. and I don't know if that's going to be problematic throughout the night, so stay tuned. And in the magic of YouTube, it is the next day. I know that I have apologized for my appearance due to my day of travel. My sister and I just got back from massages at the Grand Floridian, so my hair is extra oily. All of my makeup has vanished off my face, but alas, the lighting is working, so we are going to show you the other half of our Fort Wilderness cabin. And let's do a story time. So last night, after I got off the vlog with you, we were setting up for the evening and somehow locked ourselves out of the bathroom. So it looks like it's a pinhole push. So I got a bobby pin. Callie wasn't in it, she was in bed, but I was trying to crack the code. We had to call a Disney engineer who came out really quickly to unlock, because it turns out that you have to put in like tiny needle nose pliers and turn. I did post it to my Instagram stories because that would happen to us. But while they were here, he said, is there anything else I can fix? And I was like, oh yeah, the light. So he replaced the light bulb. So now we do have 3 working lights outside. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. Now, before I show you what's happening, we have lived here for a day now. So it's no longer Disney pristine. It is now like lived in, okay? So essentially our tour stopped here. Right behind me is the master bedroom with the queen and the bunk beds. And then to my left over here, this is the bathroom that I showed you last night. And I'm not going to be showing it to you again because there is a lot of makeup, a lot of skincare out. It's not cute. Anywho, we have the main door open here right now. We'll go outside in just a moment, but this is the main living space. So like I said, it has a really decently sized kitchen. We brought so many snacks with us, and my sister did an Instacart order, but because you have so much space, you can bring snacks. It is a full-size refrigerator, which typically you get the mini or the mid-range sizes in a Disney hotel. This is a full size because they do anticipate that you'll be doing some grilling outside. And because it is a DVC resort, you also get everything you need. I love the detail that instead of regular glasses, they have mason jars here. I think that's awesome. You have plates, bowls in here. We did use the toaster this morning to make bagels. Oh, this cute guy is empty. How nice. You have a pitcher, a measuring. I don't think there's anything up there except for the microwave wiring. Correct. You have a little baby burner area. All utensils. Oh, we were doing some scratch art out on the deck a moment ago. The weather is perfection today. Pots, pans, and other wares. Ooh, the cutlery drawer. Extra paper towels and dish soap, should you need it. The trash is under here. And so is the recycling. And you have a dishwasher. Overall, this is a great kitchen setup. And then that leads us into what is the indoor dining space here. I like the chair details, how the chairs are wooden. I like the built-in bench. I like the vintage artwork, and I really like the little A-frame ceiling. Also, Callie's balloon that came home with us from Magic Kingdom today. And then this is Callie's bedroom. So you can see here there is so much storage. That's where we put all of her things. We have her Milla, we have her sound machine, we have her buddies, we have her luggage. Like traditionally this looks a lot cuter because that little table is out. There's an end table. The hard part is that while she's sleeping out here, and these are great curtains, by the way, these are full blackout curtains, they're excellent. We are a bit trapped in our space down here, because the only thing we can really access is the bathroom, and even then she can hear us getting up. So again, I'm grateful that we have that door. Let's go outside. So this is our little picnic table. This light is the one that did get a new light bulb in it last night. We have a hose out here. So this is our view of what we get to look at. There is an RV area across the street. Our loop is in the 2200s. There's Callie's stroller, and then we park our golf cart right over here. Here's my feedback about this particular loop. And obviously this is the first time that we have stayed here, so we are not well-veteraned guests of the fort. But because we are the first cabin on the road, it is a bit noisy at night with the buses. And at 9:50, I woke up last night because the electrical light parade, which is one of the things I dislike most here in Disney, not just here at Fort Wilderness, but in Disney, I think you're either, we call it the Arby's parade, you're either team water pageant or not, and I just am not. Anyway, I heard a voice and woke up, like a Disney deep voice talking, and I forgot that the water was right here. So we could hear the fireworks, which wasn't a big deal. That was at 8, but it was almost 10 o'clock when we were hearing the parade go by, and it woke Callie up too. So if you are interested in a more quiet environment, you may want to be in a loop farther down, or you might want your particular cabin to be farther off the street. Just a tip, especially if you are traveling with little kids. So I'm also going to be popping in some footage of us on the golf cart, possibly of Callie at the playground, of the pools, because I was hoping to do this video in a more vlogish way that's more than just a traditional room tour, but it's almost like a grounds tour as well. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button if this video was helpful to you in any way. We love you, and we will be back next week with more Disney content. Bye, everybody.